Wheel of Fortune has finished its Star Wars Celebration week, with one player using a little too much force on stage. Host Pat Sajak had to scold the over-enthusiastic fan for nearly breaking the set. Early in the game, Robert Degnan, a professional drummer from Tampa, Florida, spun the wheel. As it started to slow, a $1 million prize wedge, surrounded by 2 bankrupt designations, came into view. "This is going to be close," host Pat, 76, teased. Robert could be heard under his breath repeatedly chanting, "Stop, stop, stop, stop." When the needle did finally cease spinning, it grazed the $1 million pin, but settled on the bankrupt portion of the wedge, wiping out all of his would-be winnings. As the camera lingered on a close-up of the losing wedge, Robert could be heard in the background exclaiming, "No." That was followed immediately by a large thud. "Wow, that was really emotional," Pat explained. "Plus, you banged your head on. No one's ever done that before." "I didn't mean to do that," Robert replied, as the contestants and Pat all shared a laugh. Twice not as nice. However, no one was laughing mere minutes later when Robert once again took his frustrations out on the game show furniture. During a following puzzle, the bearded player let out an audible gasp when he landed on a prize wedge with a trip to Walt Disney World and its Star Wars Galaxy's Edge attraction, valued at nearly $8,000. "Well, that would be nice," Pat shared, encouraging the contestant. Robert correctly guessed the letter P, winning the prize wedge. After adding an O, the puzzle read, PPCU-PE0EO. On the next spin, he asked for a D. As Pat sadly revealed there was no D, a loud thud could be heard once again. This time, Pat was in no joking mood, barking at Robert, "Don't hit your head." An embarrassed Robert begged for forgiveness while trying to justify his reaction. "I'm sorry," he cried, adding, "It was my hand this time." Another contestant soon solved the puzzle, pop culture phenomenon, and Robert ended the game in a distant third place. But not every fan online felt sorry for him. "Robert is annoying," one person commented. "Shady Pat." Robert wasn't the only contestant to recently fall victim to a bad spin. Weeks earlier, a contestant named Kimberly encountered snideness from Pat and had her entire earnings snatched away. After amassing more than $10,000 during one round, she needed just one more spin. This time, the needle stopped on the bankrupt wedge, and at that moment, she lost all she had earned. Though Kimberly didn't make it to the bonus round to compete for the ultimate prize, she didn't leave empty-handed. She took home $4,500, recovering from her bankruptcy decently.